Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Infinity. Now, if you can tell me what this hat is from, you win bonus points. It's from a certain movie. Alright, so we've got some stuff planned today. First thing we're going to do is we're going to try and tidy up this basement because it's working great, but it's got stuff all over the wall. So, easy way to do that, we have our wand out. Some of you might already know what I'm planning, but what we're going to do is we're going to go Equal Trade Wand. Now, the Equal Trade Wand is part of Thaumcraft. It's been part of Thaumcraft forever. But the recipe has gotten a little bit harder. So it requires 4 balance shards, 4 nether quartz, and 1 quicksilver. Quicksilver you get from Shimmerleaf, the little plants that we have out in our the growing area out there, and they grow around the big silverwood trees. Or you can get it from cinnabar or smelting, which we had a bunch of. So I did that. We got another quartz, easy enough. Balance shards though, you have to have 5 of the primal aspects plus the shard that you're missing. So I did it with order shards being the one I threw in. Just gonna sleep really quick. As I said, it always becomes nighttime. I just earned something. Oh, whatever. I earned an achievement, but it's for something you're not allowed to know about yet. See that? So, I'll show you the way I did it. I grabbed sugar cane, because you need 2 per. So I grabbed, I did 4 at one time. So I grabbed sugar cane, right? And then I grabbed cobblestone. So that gives us the herba doesn't matter, the leaves, and then we got aqua and air there, and then we got Perdicio and Terra, so that's 2 more, and then I grabbed blaze rods because they give you 1 each here, right? And then I just grabbed some, I just grabbed an order shard, and if we run over here, I will show you. I made a little hole in the roof so that all the flux just flies out. So if you throw these in, then these, and the order shard gives you a balance shard with only a couple herba left over. And there's my little hole in the roof working perfectly. If we look at it, we can probably still see it. Yeah, look at it go. It's just like a little puff of smoke. It's gonna fly away. So we have to go in here still. So what we need is we need to put a quicksilver in the middle, put another quartz like this, and balance shards like this. Insufficient V, we swap our wands, and boom, we have the wand of equal trade, which I'm really excited about. Now you press F to bring up the wheel, and now we have the wand of equal trade. I'm gonna throw these in here just so we know where they are, even though that probably makes it so that I don't know where it is. Oh well. And now what we're going to do is let's just grab, like how much? We have a couple stacks of stone in here, so I'm gonna grab 3 more and just toss them in here, which hopefully doesn't hold up our ore processing too much. But what we have to do is we go down here, and now if you shift, right click. Yeah, as you can see in the top left, it's kind of hidden by the jetpack thing. Like if we take the jetpack off for now, it shows you up there that we now have 128 stone selected. And if you right click, it just kind of sprays out. If you left click, it chooses the one individually. And it will give you all the drops. As you can see, I have the uranium and granite and stuff in my inventory, which is nice. So you can just do that, quick turn all that stuff into this. It does use some ordo, but it doesn't use a whole lot for what it does, and it saves a ton of time. And it can like be underneath stuff, and that is the easiest way to make a room look good, right? We could even, if we wanted to, oh, right, I'm standing on this thing. I don't want to click this one because that's going to, oops. I managed to click and drag. Yeah, if I right click at this, it would do all the grass, like it would do a big chunk of the dirt around. So there we go. Pretty easy, right? Now we just gotta recharge our wand, but if we keep it on our hotbar, it recharges quickly, and we can just take this stuff and throw it in here, and it shall sort. Okay, so this episode, what we're going to work on is we're going to make some applied energistics stuff. We're going to start on applied energistics. So what we have to start with is you have to make fluix crystals. So we're going to grab one charged, one nether quartz. We need charged Certus quartz, nether quartz, and redstone. And if we go out, we go to this water out here, you need to throw this in the water, this in the water, and that in the water as well, and boom, it doubles it into 2 fluix crystals. Now, fluix crystals are pretty handy. First thing you can make with fluix crystals are a charger, this thing here, which makes more charged Certus quartz. So I think we're gonna make this just in case we need it. So we'll grab 5 iron. We have our 2 fluix crystals, and boom, we've got fluix production. Do we have cables underneath here? We do not. That is a hardened flux duct. This one, hardened flux duct. So we'll put that there, put our charger on top. Perfect. Now all we have to do is we have to grab this, click it. Oh, so it's not really rendering, I guess. That's weird. But you can see on the top, at least, up in the thing across the top that says charger, it says, when I put it in, it says it's a Certus quartz, and then it switches to charged Certus quartz, like that. If I break or replace this, does this display it now? I don't know why that's not displaying it. That's weird. So we can now make these, and you can automate that fairly easily with filters and stuff. So now that we have a way to make that, we need this stuff. So we have way more of it because, you know, got to be ahead of the game. And what you want to do with this is now you come over here, you go to the sag mill, and you want to get some fluix dust. If you take some fluix dust and combine it with a piece of sand, you can get fluix seeds. Now these items won't despawn. What you have to do to grow these, let's put that in there for now, is you have to throw them in water, which is what I've got going on here. And this is going to take a heck of a long time. Like, these have been going for probably 10 minutes now, and they are 3% done. So I'm going to just have to leave my game open for those to keep going. And those are involve, you need the pure ones to make the ME controller. Now, I don't think we have all of the, we have calculation and engineering, but we need more inscriber presses. So what we have to do is we have to get this compass here, the meteorite compass. So charged Certus quartz and 4 iron ingots, and we will go for a little bit of a ride to go find, there we go, thank you game, to go find some meteors. I need to put my jetpack is back on. So if we fly up and look at that meteor compass, it will take us to the nearest one, that is, and it will take us to the chunk that it's in. It's kind of glitching out right now. Keep close eye on it though, because we're looking for the chest that's inside of it. Oh. Okay, so if we, what is the chunk button again? F9? Yeah. So if we look at these chunk boundaries, right? There, that's a better way to look at it. So it is in both of these chunks here. Or not, no. It's in this chunk. And if we go out this side, no, it is still in this chunk. And then if we check this way, no, it's in this chunk this way. And if we fly out this side, okay, so it's in between these two chunks. So that means if we dig right down here, right in the middle of these two chunks, we should run into it. Should. Now, do I have any torches? You're bad guys. Oh, it's right here. I just about missed it. Now this stuff isn't always the easiest to break, but this pickaxe seems to just tear through it. Okay, that's pretty nice. So we just need to find the metal. I'm curious. We got some cobblestone here, so if I place the cobblestone down, that's a pretty easy way to mine it. And then we ran into this, and that would have been the best first chest ever, but we already have 2 of them. So that kind of sucks, but hey. You can try and take most of this skystone though, because if you leave the skystone, it actually continues saying there is a meteor here, but I don't have enough stuff to be able to get rid of all of that skystone. So let us, I'm gonna put a piece of skystone over top of that just so that we know where the tunnel goes, and then we'll turn off the chunk boundaries and we'll fly this way, because we just need this to get close enough to another meteor that we can, yeah, as you can see, it's already locked onto another meteor, and we have to keep going this way. It's a nice little village. And oh, it did a cool little slow spin on me. I thought it was. Okay, so we are in the chunk again, and we are looking for, if we look for press, no, that's, we want, what are they called, inscriber, so we need silicone, logic, engineering, and calculation, and we're missing the logic one, so we're hoping for logic. So it's in this chunk here. It's in both of these chunks, it looks like. Yep. It's in this chunk. And if it's in this chunk, yeah, so it's right here is where it would be. Hopefully it's not crazy far down. There it is. Look at that. Like a sleuth. And we're looking for logic, and we got it. We also got skystone and some lead nugget. That's interesting. We'll take the engineering press because you can. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. The skystone chest works for an X-ray. Okay, so we have all of the stuff we need now, which is awesome. So let's fly back to the base. We'll just turn that off. Hopefully F9 didn't mess with my recording settings at all. We'll fly back to the base here with our presses, and we'll see what we can get up to next. There's that crazy village I went to a while ago with the walls and stuff. It's awesome. I might have to just take that over at some point and live there. Right beside a magical forest biome, like, it'd be pretty awesome. Some pretty fancy maneuvers here. I don't know. Might be up for Tokyo 2020 for Olympic flight. Why are there so many sheep? Look at the mini-map. Oh, you can't see them anymore. But look at, there are so many sheep right there. So, it's nighttime. So let's go and have a little sleep. Thank you. We're just, you know, there's always that falling sensation when you just about fall asleep. So I decided to just have my parachute up just in case so that I don't get that falling sensation. We'll throw one of those back in there. The rest of this, like that, and this guy's on chest, and that in there. All right. So now we need the actual inscriber itself. So we need sticky pistons, iron ingots, and fluix crystals. Sticky pistons. So we're gonna need 8 sticky pistons, 4 fluix crystals. So we actually have tons of engineering presses. We're gonna need slime balls. I don't have enough slime balls. Okay, so we'll just make one right now. I'll just show you how it works. Maybe in the future we'll get more, but then we need some iron. I think it's 5, I don't remember. We'll do this. Make these into sticky pistons, put that there. Then I believe it's just that. Yeah, there we go. We have an inscriber. Break this. I also need to make that painting machine, so get rid of the hardened flux duct. Put that there. So that now has stuff. So first thing we're going to make, if we look at we're gonna want a drive, an ME drive, right? So we need engineering processors, which require diamonds, which we don't have any. So if we look, let's just make a calculation processor, just to show you how it works. Does it have to be pure? Logic? Logic. Yeah, let's do logic because it's gold. So we can do it. So we need gold. We need silicon. Silicon. Let's make 4 of them. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you. Where did silicon go? If I had any. It goes in here. Don't know. Anyways, we've got some sand, so let's grab 16 sand and we'll throw that over here. Hope for the best. We need 3 more. 1. There we go. So if we go in here, we need to put the gold in and the logic in. Fortunately, you can't put stacks in. I don't think we have advanced. No, if we go inscriber, this is not like an advanced inscriber, right? No, subscriber name press. I don't know how you do that. So all you have to do is this. You can do this with conduits and stuff like that, which is pretty nice. So we will set up an automated system of this as well. I plan to automate most of this because I want a big auto crafting system in the future. And now we take these and take this one out, and we need the silicone press. We also need 4 redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4. I love the scroll feature. It's so nice because you just scroll, you just like. What if it works? No, it doesn't work on this. You have to either shift click or drop it in. That works too. But they do stack in here, so that's alright. And then now we need to take this out and we need to put 1 of each in. So if we set these here, we can just do this. And we're making logic processors. And logic processors, can we see the uses for them? I/O port, quantum ring, crafting units, storage components. So we will need a ton of these to make storage components. These are, oh, we got fluid storage as well, gas storage, formation and annihilation cores. These are used for tons of stuff, like the ME terminal, which is, we're gonna have a bunch of these sitting around. So this is the basic idea of AE. We just gotta wait for those pure fluix crystals to finish, and we need to find more diamonds. But I think our quarry's just about there. We'll see. So let's just go check on. You can come with me. I'm gonna grab a chest and put that on top with all of these in there, so we don't have to keep coming back for them. Let's just go check on this stuff quick. We are at 5%. Okay, so I will do my best. There is a block we can use to speed this up. I just don't know whether we need them to be able to. We need the crystal growth accelerator, and you need, no, you don't. So next episode, let's look into making these, which we should be able to, by the looks of it. Yeah, we should be able to make those. So next episode, we're gonna look into making crystal growth accelerators, which should really speed up this stuff here. So until then, guys, hope you have a fantastic day, and I will catch you in the next one. All right, bye-bye.